Yo, I cannot believe we pranked Mr. Fingerlin.
I can't believe we pranked Mr. Fingerlin.
I can't believe we pranked Mr. Fingerlin.
I know, it was a crazy idea.
I can't believe they pranked me.
Mr. Fingerlin?
Whose idea was it to prank Mr. Fingerlin?
It might have been myself.
Can you say that a little louder, please?
It was me.
I don't know how it got started. I might have planted the seed, but I feel like Miss Lamb, because being how passionate she is, she probably ran with it. Then Miss Huggins tagged along, so then it became like a tag team.
Well, my daughter decided to come spend time with us for Bring Your Child to Work Day. And as we all know here, she's a special effects makeup artist.
Chloe, 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 Chloe.
And Mr. Shadu, Miss Huggins, and I decided it would be a great idea with all the stress going on in the building with NJSLA and the end of the year assignments to prank Mr. Fingerlin.
I mean, Miss Lamb tried to prank me, but she tried to prank the wrong person. Because when I came out and I looked around and I saw how calm everybody else looked, I knew that it wasn't real.
Do you think the wound looked real?
Yeah. It looked very real from afar, but when you got up close, you could tell that it wasn't like real. I think the wound looked real because there was a lot of blood in it, and it was the same skin tone as the person.
Actually, yeah, it looked real. The details were very, I'm not explaining it, it was actually very detailed. When I saw the wound up close, it did look pretty real. So I think that if the student was just by himself, or if the other students were like, oh my gosh, then maybe I would have been scared.
What happened to Anthony? Oh, the baby.
At first, I didn't think the wound looked real, but after I saw it, it looked real, and I thought people would get scared by it.
So we head downstairs and we decide to say there's an emergency in the building.
I was sitting in my office. Miss Lamb comes in a panic.
Mr. Fingerlin? We have an emergency. We have an emergency.
I didn't know how to read it at first, but she made it very apparent there was a situation going on. So I grabbed my walkie, I shot out the door, I ran in the corner, and there was Anthony sitting on the floor, cut in his head, blood dripping down. It looked real.
I had an angle where I can see Miss Lamb go to the office, and it was funny because Mr. Fingerlin sprinted out of his office towards the hallway where the student was lying down.
I then made sure he was okay, grabbed my walkie real quick, was about to call, and then Miss Lamb stops me. Whoa, no, it's a prank.
So as soon as he quickly moved, put his hand on Anthony to make sure he was okay, pulled out the walkie, I had to go, wait, it's a prank. It's a prank.
Because he was ready to call someone, I don't know who, but she stopped it at the right moment, and it was just, from my angle, it was funny. And as I got closer, he turned around, and yeah, we'll just leave it at that.
The relief came through his face, but he was like, oh, Miss Lamb. Oh, Miss Lamb, if the kids were not here.
Yesterday we were pranking Mr. Fingerlin and you were an innocent bystander.
Yes,
Can
I
you
was.
tell me about that experience?
Well, I was walking down the hallway to take Mrs. Companion's boys to the bathroom, and I see a student on the floor. I was like, oh my gosh, his head was bleeding. I don't know what was going to happen today. I'm like, I don't know what was going to happen, but I see Mr. Fingerlin running, and it looked really, really bad. And then they said it was a prank.
Do you think it was a good idea to prank Mr. Fingerlin?
I think it was a great idea.
I think and don't think it was a good idea. I think it was a good idea because it was really funny. I also think it wasn't a good idea because something could have happened.
I was really stressed about them scaring Mr. Fingerlin because I knew that he would spring into action. However, he's so calm, cool, and collected that he saw the student, was like, it's okay, and then went to grab his walkie to get whoever he needed to make sure it would be taken care of.
I think it was a good idea because he needs to get pranked because he's too serious on all this stuff in school. He needs to get pranked. Yeah.
I think it was a good idea to prank Mr. Fingerlin because I just thought I wanted to see him shocked.
Really, no. Because he could have actually, like, I know he could have got worried, but what if he actually called the hospital? Miss Lamb didn't do anything. Didn't actually tell him.
Is this supposed to be? Oh, she can't. If I hadn't seen.
Okay, so after I saw the video, I felt really bad. I just saw how much Mr. Fingerlin truly cares about us and the students and our well-being, that I was like, oh no, he got a fast response. He got a great response this time.
After the prank that I did to Mr. Fingerlin it showed that he cared about his students in his school.
I think that moment was funny, and we should just leave it at that because it was such a deep moment just to see how much he cared. I know his heart dropped, but we can look back and laugh at it, but I don't think I would want to go through that again. The idea was funny, but then actually going through it, I was like, all right, let's not ever do that again.
What that prank showed us about Mr. Fingerlin's character was that he was ready to save or fix the situation, and then when he realized it was a joke, he laughed. I think at the moment, if he could have showed a different reaction, he would have, but he really laughed it off, and we were able to talk about it throughout the day.
So it was a collective effort of many people, including Miss Lamb's daughter, who applied the makeup because she was here for Bring Your Child to Work Day. So yeah, I enjoy a good prank. I thought it was well planned, well orchestrated. Definitely got me. I was definitely taken aback. But again, I'm all about making work fun, and I'll take that as an opportunity for us to share some laughs. So that's the long and short of Miss Lamb's class, along with some other people that got a good one on me.
I can't believe we pranked Mr. Fingerlin.
Okay, wait, hold on. Because you know how
I think it did look real, but when it started cracking, you can tell it wasn't real.
And when you go you can tell it's not real anymore.
Yeah.
Or can you show me how was your face when you saw it?
Like this.
Oh, I remember.
Oh, Mr. Finger was a really good sport. He was really scared. He was red. But he was a good sport about the prank.